So this canopy build is a completely budget-friendly build from Adventure Kings. So everything we've purchased, bar a couple of wires and display models and things like that, is all purchased from Adventure Kings. So we'll show you everything as we go. We hope you enjoy it. Righto, so we're just here at Arrow Tool Equip in Hallam. We've ordered a tray and canopy for our mates DMAX. So we've done all the measurements, all the roof rack design, the ladder, the spare wheel, and all the gadgets and everything that comes with it. So we're waiting for the email, and then we'll get it on the order, and then we'll show you some footage of it getting powder coated and then the install video. So we hope you stay tuned for that. Now, all this gear is from Kings. So what we're going to do is we're just going to build a budget build on the Kings just to show you how easy it is and how everything works and on a budget. Hey guys, we've made it here to the powder coaters in Thomastown, as this is where I used to work a few years back. A good mate of mine, Bernie, who owns the place, he's going to powder coat our mate's canopy for us. So here it is. It's been dropped off by Arrow. Got the roof racks and everything. Nice little short one. Service body. And all the goodies inside. So we've got all the ladder, the fuel can, and the wheel arches that we've got to bolt on later on. So let's get into pulling this apart. We'll take all the rubbers and things out of it, the door handles, just so, because when you powder coat something, it goes in an oven. So, you know, little things like just the gas struts, you know, they'll explode, and the rubbers they'll melt in the oven. So we'll take all those things off, take all the things out of it, and get it ready for powder coating. Right, that's basically it. Everything's off. The gas struts, all the rubbers and things that'll melt in the oven. We've taken all them off. So basically, for what you get, obviously it's a budget canopy build. The quality and the craftsmanship is actually not too bad at all. So the only thing I'm unhappy with is the design of it. We designed it specifically how we wanted it. I did ask for 2 whale tails in the door. I haven't done that. I also opted to have the ladder rack and the roof racks welded to the body. That didn't happen as well. So But nevertheless, everything's there, everything's stripped out, ready to be powder coated. Stay tuned and we'll show you the finished result. The unveiling of the rooftop tent from Adventure Kings. So let's see what's inside the box. Righto, so what we're going to do today is we're going to install 3 solar panels on the roof of the rooftop tent, and I'm going to run all the wires internally inside the tent. I'm also going to put a limit switch in there so that when you lift up the rooftop tent, there'll be power in there to run the strip lights that we're going to install and USB sockets and things like that. And when you close it, there'll be no power inside the rooftop tent at all. So that's what we're going to do today. We're just waiting for one more solar panel, and we're going to drill some more holes in the top of the rooftop tent. And we're going to run all the wires, solder everything together, and run all the wires and bolt it all up. And that'll be the mission for today. This is what I've done to the solar panels so far. These are 110 watt solar panels. So what I've done so far is we've put nutserts, which are about 10 mil, in all of the corners there. So we're doing that to 3 solar panels. I've also drilled a hole in the side here as well. So this is going to be the bottom solar panel that goes here. There's going to be another one that goes in the middle, and then another one up the top there. So the middle one will have a hole each side of the solar panel, because the wires we're going to run through and solder them all into these junction boxes here. So it's all one neat thing. I'm not going to have any joiners in here because, you know, it's just something to rattle loose and come off. So we're not going to do any of that. We're just going to solder it all so it's all one solid unit. Once the solar panels are flipped over, the wiring's going to run through the hole in the center there into the inside of the tent, and that's it basically. So it's all going to be one big smooth row of solar panels, and it's all going to be neat and hidden away and all sealed up, so it won't leak at all. So that's it. That's what we're going to accomplish today. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we're going to join all these solar panels together. So I've just drilled holes in the panels. So what I've done is I've drilled a series of holes through all the panels. So there's a hole in here, and there's a hole on the other side to run the wire through this solar panel, and from this solar panel into this solar panel, and then obviously this last one will run into the rooftop tent, which is the hole that we've created just here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to unsolder these pigtails that are already come with the panels. I'm going to run some different wire and join them all together to have them run into one single wire. So that's going to be the mission for the next 5 minutes. That is it, all completed. All the solar panels are mounted to the roof, it's all sealed up. The wiring I haven't done as yet, as I'm going to drill a hole in the bottom of the rooftop tent and run the Anderson plugs underneath once it's mounted to the top of the canopy. So all the handles are on. We didn't put the ladder bracket on because the canopy setup that we have it has already got a ladder built on the back of it, so we won't need the King's ladder. So we're going to use the existing ladder that we've custom ordered to go on the back. So that's going to be good. It's all going to work out nice. It's going to overhang over the ladder, so the ladder will just be upright straight into their rooftop tent, so it's going to be good. That's basically it for today. We're waiting for the canopy to be powder coated, so that'll be done sometime next week, and we can get stuck into it and show you a whole montage of putting everything together. That's going to be great fun. Anyway, that's it for the rooftop tent. All I've got to do is install some USBs on the inside as well, so you know, you can charge his phone and things like that. But as I said, I'll do all that once it's actually on the car, and then I can run all the cabling and fuses and all that jonda. So that's it. Happy days. The canopy build commences. So we've just picked it up from the powder coaters. All looking schmicky mouse. We're just going to put all the handles, all the rubbers and things on it. It's 2 boxes in there. There's the ladder and the jerry can holder. And they forgot to deliver us the spare wheel cover, so we're waiting for that before we can commence the inside build. But for now, we're just going to put all those rubbers there. Might fit the ladder up and things today as well. Put the lock and all that jazz in and go from there. So stay tuned for the build. It's going to be an epic one. It's going to take us probably maybe 2 or 3 weeks to complete it. Hopefully we don't run into too many issues along the way, but rightio, so we're about to rip the tub completely off the car. So we're going to fit the canopy tomorrow. Obviously we're running out of daylight and things like that, so we're going to, you know, hustle to get the tub off the back of the DMAX today. We're going to pull the tailgate off to alleviate a bit of weight, and the tail lights, the roof rack that's on it, we're also going to rip that off, rear bar and things like that, just to keep the weight down as we lift it off, because these are fairly heavy. So we're going to do that, dump that on the nature strip, scrap metal, and hopefully we can get it accomplished before dark. And there you have it, we've just removed the tub. Unfortunately the GoPro battery died, so we actually didn't get that footage of removing it, but there you go, she's removed from the back. Now we're just going to put the brackets on. I'm going to do a little bit of wiring before we go much further and put the canopy on tomorrow, which is now just sitting in the garage. and that's it. So what we'll do is, as I said, I'll put the mounting brackets on the chassis, run the wiring and things like that, and then we'll slide the canopy on tomorrow and start doing the fit out. So that'll be interesting, exciting, and painful at the same time. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be fun. Tis the next day. We are installing the canopy on the back of the DMAX. It is all happening. I've been flat out. I've been moving bloody skip bins and pulling fences down and organising things and selling shit. So it's all been happening. So we're ready to sort of slap this on the back. We've got Kyle's brother there. He's going to give us a hand to put it on. So it's going to be awesome. Let's get stuck into it. That's it, it's positioned on the car now. We're just going to get the tape measure out and get it all level and make sure it's sitting right before we drill the holes and mount it on to the chassis. The unveiling from the... So the front of your roof is here. Basically a budget build from King's Adventures, Adventure Kings, whatever you want to call it. The budget build from Aussie. I don't know if I could ever go there.